Carpe, the guy that you were just talking about, that might put up a slim amount of resistance on A. He's got into a hard anchor position.
He is. He's on an island, and he's got to do a lot in this spot. Still with the thorns to help and supplement. Slows down the approach at least. Still, he is on the site. Solo for now.
He's done a great job of shutting down Durka there. That duel was vitally important,
Yeah,
and there's another fight.
Beautiful call by Vitality, honestly. Cut noise, wait for the smokes to dissipate, and the bodies are toppling.
Safe, new to the IGL role.
Planted.
Potential for Stacks to make the difference there with the calling, but he's going to have to come out with the pistol shots, and it's just not enough for Stacks.
In this round, I start to get a little bit short, but that's Salvos. Drop down, Izu, yeah. It's out of the pan and into the fire, and a bullet to the back of the brain while you're at it. Durka, short work, Buzz is close and personal, but the Classic can't really do too much in that spot, and this is just... They're going to be meeting a hell of a lot of players, though, as well. Straight across the ropes, that is reinforcements arriving, but Buzz has already taken off the head of Trex. The squeeze is occurring right from behind the Stimmy to try and push this forward. Vitality. If they can stem the bleed in and stack some Buzz alongside him, Salvo's around. This is an awkward and tricky spot for Vitality to be in, and how are they going to be surviving it? They're not. He's going to be getting a clash soon enough if he's not too careful. This peak needs to be disciplined and diligent, but speaking of peaks, disciplined, diligent, noise and chaos is created. Perfect timing for the peak of Izu. Safe has been removed. Players didn't bleed too much, but the closest they came to it was the grand finals of EMEA kickoff. That Team Liquid playstyle, a lot of contacting, trying to find the gaps in the play. No guns surviving. Molly going to be landing onto the staircase of tower. They're going to be applying a lot of pressure now. We ask questions, how was Meteor going to be surviving against most of this? And how did he survive against that? Showstopper into the back wall. Buzz does well enough, at least a trade and a Steel Garden. Lay it down on top. Put a pause into the play, but Steel Garden, they're only working with pistols anyway. Still, Meteor steps forwards, dominates the angle. Back to the site now. Watchful eye onto it. Two players left to stand against it. Safe gets that trade off, but yeah. Izu to be highly favored, tapping away, and finally
to be thinking about what's been going wrong in these last 3 rounds. There you go.
Okay.
Does manage to get the kill.
Won't be able to get the spike anytime soon, though.
No. No, the round is definitely still an impossibility. It doesn't matter how well he plays this situation. Izu's been so isolated, but it's such a weird position to have a defensive Teo in. I wonder if Vitality even think about this.
And Carpe's already found an opening. Smokes, drop down, gives him a bit of safety, but with the salvos, yeah, pushed out into the open, so pick your poison situation for Izu. Kicks up onto the site, whips it around, Carpe. Attempt to try and push them back. Once more, that aftershock is just a bit delayed. The wraparound by Buzz needs to find value. Sees it. Back to the side, shoulder beacon out, and there's the one. Nade rebounds. He's hoping to isolate a fight. Now he's got the ult into his hands at that rocket. Let's see what he can get done with it. Showstopper. Just a bit of tickle damage, and Les was tucked to the corner himself. Snappy. Meteor doing quite a bit there. Time is still going to be ticking, and the aftershock was had to be expended nice and early here. And getting a move on. Up onto the site. Damage has been done to Trex here, but a Rolling Thunder is that immediate insurance policy. It's going to be buying that time, a window of opportunity, and Trex right from behind. Going to speak alone. Jump spot. Oh my god. Just spotting the player, but you don't want to go for this, do you?
They could actually accelerate there. If the Vitality players were quick enough, they could have trapped him with less or Safe's ult.
Well, fight's occurring. Down into tunnel, I believe. Quick trade though, evens it out. 4 versus 4. Up towards drop now, and Izu is in a bit of trouble. It's a good stun. Reactionary! Rifle in hand. Sure work of his opponents, and that's a spike drop down in his lap. Less the position. 2 stray bullets, and right into the open arms of Seth.
Carpe has to just play his life here. Wait, what are they going for?
They're committing it,
oh,
yeah.
Wow.
They want to use ults to clear out this space on top of it, but right from behind, Carpe ends up losing the fight. Armageddon now, offloaded. This is looking manic. Even a molly at their feet, but already the players are up and ahead of all of this here. The Armageddon's going to be pushing them forwards, and the molly as well. Only the tiniest of windows to play in. Izu down on just 30 health. Comes down to these fights, and how do you take it? You got to think Vitality not favored.
How is it even possible? They'd have to jump up and land an unholy
No
shot.
way in hell, they were waiting for the salvo combo, but again, how do you even get the spike? Man, it's just dropped off into their faces, and there's only 4 seconds left. They need this kill, and Izu knows it. Give them the mad scramble and dash, get the hell out of there, son, and he wins the round out. They're going to be committing the plant though, so not going to go for this one, at least with a Rolling Thunder. That does push them back and away, and T1 want to try and flood into this. Tucked into the site, is there any defense in order? Durka coming alive, and no one clearing this guy out.
I said he had to come alive, but they breach ulted him and didn't clear him.
One-man army.
They're not clearing him.
They're not clearing shite.
How have they breach ulted him as he's planting and allowed him to ace? Buzz is frolicking through the meadows there, jumping around. They heard the plant noise.
It's absurd.
And breach ulted the site. Are you not gonna look? Things T1 are now on an eco round.
Durka's earned the ult up. Hello. Gonna get that flash and players into his face. What a skirmish. A classic right click. Tremendous value to be had. Buzz is right there with him though. Rifle into the hands, tries to whip it out, but it's traded in time.
Final smoke. That's gonna allow this crossfire to still exist. Getting up really close with the classics.
Line kicks forwards. Meteor and Stacks together, trying to combine their might. One to the side, just one left to survive. Here, Steel Guardian. Overlaid on top. A lot of util now, putting the pressure down over towards Arcade. There's that Molly at the feet alongside the smoke, so Carpe was ready for it, at least to a degree, but how long are you going to be able to at least survive? Not much longer. Still up and towards Heaven, and this angle, Meteor, rifle in hand! And my God, beautiful work from him.
Here's E2.
On high, easy from behind! On the ropes! On the ropes! Getting away with murder there, Les. Peekaboo. Stacks his time to shine. Him alongside Buzz. Made this very awkward indeed. Les, just one man, 28 health. Very difficult spot.
He's worried about Buzz coming from the tree, and Buzz has gone through tunnel to Arcade. Great flank.
A lot of discipline on show. Bit of spam, aftershock, and now there's just no time to work with. Buzz knows it. Time to hide. Vitality just struggling to get past this smoke, but maybe Brute forces the call. But oh my! You're into the blender now, son. Carpe trying to dominate this position, and he's going walkabout. He's going hunting. Damage softened. Durka not long for the world. What a menace this guy is. Run into the side.
They have an orbital strike to work with, and they're looking to take all.
Trying to take control of this one. A lot of players to meet them. Fault line, there's a gap into the corner, and Buzz has just absolutely destroyed and dominated that position. Durka, though, has managed to sneak himself in, but that nade somehow gets the kill. It's going to be Buzz with the ult and tap, and my God, man! He's just working him into neutral. Forced to cower into the corner. It's a 1v5. Maybe you can hope and pray that they line up for you, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely.
Fighting holes here, though.
And it's a fight that goes away at T1. Safe. Cut to the corner. The Salvos, though, points out a direction, and he's got backup. He's just pre-aiming in case there is that jump up. Wait a minute. Okay, he's got his wish, hasn't he? Yep. It's not the cleanest in the world, but he gets the job done, and the players low, deep onto the side. The Salvo is going to be clearing out one level of it, but Stacks is way ahead of the curve, and still in here for the pistol. It's looking all T1, especially if they've got that discipline holding util in their hands. Tucked players contact, looks like as soon as Izu sees signs of life, either that or from on high. And there's the swing. The post-plant positioning is essentially impeccable. Fault line, the only thing to try and supplement this push as well with the classics in hand. And
I think same could also be said for Durka, but he's in a very sad position.
Accidentally right-clicked. I think he was trying to go down to the spike. They knew he was there, flushed him out, and they're going to be looking to hunt down these players as well. Hopefully not giving up too much into the process, and indeed they won't.
You'd have to bait out the Vice wall, and it's a dangerous wall to bait. Using the salvos there to try to break some of the thorns.
Just in case they were placed. Oh my goodness, what the hell happened there? Being held down, Vitality have got the read that this is going to be potentially and probably most likely landing over towards A now, showing signs of life. Meteor with a drop down. It's perfect timing at that, but time is running short. There's only 9 seconds left. They've got to get themselves onto this site. It's a squeeze from every single direction. At least from Vitality's side. That's the goal of things, but with Izu dropping now, and there's a wall into the face as well. Wait a minute! Buzz can't land that shot. Right into the face of kicks there, and he just to wrangle that rifle. Carpe stuck into the corner. What the hell happened there? With rid of that util, not too sure. Doesn't matter anyway. Weaker weaponry now for T1. They've been knocked down. Peg or two. Meteor
so deep.
Yeah, this guy is just taking liberties.
He's through.
In through the smoke. Arms out with a util, and guess what? Kicks is not ready with a rifle in hand.
Jump scared again.
Here's an ult. Trek's got to try and back himself away, but he's stunned up as well. T1 are so damn aware of the gaps and the potential to be played. What a combination.
Meteor.
Buzz taking this fight.
Oh, he played in front of the flash.
And Durka wins it. Cleans up one of the angles, yet okay, Util out into the hands. These timings are being found and it's all T1. Less weakened, steps forwards, tries to take the challenge, leaves it down to Safe, and
Duck has picked up the operator to try to deal with this. A fight over towards Arcade, and here he is with the showstopper.
Explosive! And it's an opening. Finally, Dirk is going to be happy with that, but again, Meteor trying to find those gaps and the timings, the weakness in the defense. Vitality not giving it up though. Eager to take the fight and eager to draw blood.
We're going to fill it instantly with a stack, with an off, with a...
But trying to pick up the slack into that direction.
I mean, this is crazy.
Clearance into the corner. Carpe's only got the Sheriff to work with. They don't even realize that they've crossed these timings up. Still, it's a rolling thunder, cuts it up. Trex finally wins it. Return of the fire. Happens again, but tower control still maintained. T1 have got it for now. Can they hold on? Abundance of Util. Cacophony at that. Aftershock into the corner. Less tanking it, but he gets half. And then maybe that potential win con. Is it what Vitality needed? Rifle in hand. Safe wins it out. And a 1v2. Time ticking. Kicks. He's been bought that win con. It was paid for with blood.
It has worked about 50-50.
Natural through. Trying to swing and take the fight. Straight to them. The doors were open wide here.
Didn't take a fight over there.
A little bit insane that's occurring here. And that operator was handed over to Buzz.
All missiles away.
Thorns activated.
13 health. Flash forwards. Dodges it with the timing. Misses the shot though, and that was a critical one. Good fight to win out for Safe here. Tap it away. What the hell is occurring there? Trex is just bunny hopping into the site.
Round. Huge amounts of experience, but they also have players that haven't been able to perform when they've got to big events sometimes. And eyes will be on this Vitality squad to look at how clean they look.
Might be seeing some early signs of life here immediately. Letting it loose, and as players stuck into the corner, Durka himself as well has to just tuck to the side there just to avoid that stun, but still,
he's so bold.
Yeah, unable to avoid that bullet.
If you bait it out, you've just lost the timing. So what do? Triple push past it? That seems very committed.
Durka's just going to commit it.
He's got the blast packs to escape, so it's not the worst decision in the world.
Meteor, okay. Gonna be regretting that one. For the base. Armageddon, but there's that gap. Tiniest of margins, so Durka to just play around. He's a menace with this operator. He has been the entirety of his half that he's had it. Safe. Shuts them down.
Carpe,
yeah.
Has he got a free one?
He's being hunted.
Oh.
He's being hunted. Smokes to cut them up. At this point, getting a bit of a read as well. There's been no re-clearance out towards A main. Vitality have full control of this one, so Les should be aware, but now he needs to step up to that challenge, and it was Trex the one who was really tested into this spot as well. Les needs to dominate it. Went out that shot and just back himself away. He's out towards Jenny and Ralph from the side. What a shot from Durka. It's a showstopper.
Isu, I think, has got to be the playmaker for T1 right now. He's in tunnel.
It's perfect. Flushing them out wide. And as Les is the one who steals that kill down and around. It's just Isu. And Durka's already on the defuse. Half forward, not planted for him. He's going to land these shots, but he can't get there in time. Vitality. Tags one though, so the jig is up. But still, Meteor only just getting reinforcements, and he's unaware of the lurk up. Les has already posted up onto that position. Buzz is rapid onto the scene again. Sheriff in hand with Vitality.
And that's a massive loss there. Not being able to keep track of that short lurk. Durka goes for the swing, super confident as ever.
Gonna time it up with a Util. Pays for it with his life, but you can't imagine there's too much more trouble.
They're just looking to slow him down, aren't they? Because Buzz is the playmaker in this round.
T1 dice him with death at this point. Swinging out wide, finally Meteor be paying the price.
There are 3 Phantoms in this round, by the way, just to point that one out.
Stacks does get just a 1. Pretty essential for Vitality to keep these guns to the next coverage. Okay, it wasn't quite there, but Kicks just gets off the plant anyway, and Rapping from behind.
This isn't even a Phantom.
Okay. It's late to build up towards one step closer into the ult. Force forwards into a tight corner, and Trex watchful eye.
그러니까 이것 때문에 또 급해져요, T1은.
자, 더크가 연막 안쪽으로 들어갑니다. 오, 이거 지나쳤어요.
하자마자 바로 옮긴 거라서 아 이거 이주 입장에서도 메꾸는 싸움하기엔 좀 어려울 것
아,
같아요. 스킬이 너무 많은데요.
스택스 잡혔어요.
설포시 없어요. 설포시.
체력 12.
그나마 틈을 좀 찾았지만 체력이 거의
올라오는 거.
빠졌고요.
야,
아, 근데
진짜
완벽하네요.
단단하네요.
아니
네.
바인드 태우 운영이 너무 완벽해요 지금.
The block is going to end.
They're just holding for him as well. Still finds the kill.
He's got one and he's got out.
Yeah, should be surviving. It's good information to be gathering, but
This could get really dangerous
could
here.
get dangerous.
There's 35 seconds left.
time is of the essence. Less forwards as well, another fight. Oh my god, he held his ground. No itchy trigger.
He's pulling the defenders. He's actually doing such a good job here, Les.
It's a beautiful job at that, so maybe made it more winnable. Still Izu, he's got the one. Yuto's going to be expended. That's a seize that does connect. Kicks is forced to drop the spike off to the
They're going back through the teleporter. They're going back to Les.
Bro, you've only got 11 seconds
Wait,
left.
what are they doing?
There's a call to be made. The players right.
They have looked at this economy so heavily.
Buzz and Turka are going to be taking that head-to-head. A bit doomer from us here, but honestly, so much of Bind just comes down to stopping the snowball potential in Izu. Now going to be challenged, tested into this spot as a rapid approach by Les. There's no trade in sight here from Trex. There's a stimmied up Viper running into your face. Izu still going to try and isolate some of these fights potentially. That's Turka, alt, offloaded, showstopper, round to the side. Collects the kill, Izu. It's got a lot to do. Damage was done, softened up Turka. Follow-up damage was there. Stacks from behind, the best chance the T1 have had in a long bloody time. And Trex left alone here with only seconds to spare.
A defense relies so much on him staying in control in showers. Is Les going to try to swing this?
Okay, well, Izu's been dropped. Quick nade out as well. Turka backing away. He's kind of done the damage here because he's going to be pulling players away.
Here's the push.
Here's the push. And in through the wall as well. An attempt to punish by Les. Swinging out wide. Doesn't get a damage on, but Buzz. Oh, he's locked into the corner. Stunned up. Satchels, though, back to safety. And now there's the response. Vitality. It would be rapid here. Up through the main choke and still finds their shot. Buzz, where are you nailing that one from?
He's one away from showstopper.
Out through onto this site. It's Vitality. They're poking. They're prodding. Bullets are flying. Tapping away with the plan, just trying to bait out some of this util. Buzz! He's dominated! At least through the smoke, that's just raw spam as well, following those sound cues out, but Meteor's still alive and kicking. And a bit of damage through the box, not enough to get the second kill he needed.
Meteor's going to be able to cross, get into sight on a quicker timing. This.
He takes out Trex, can't give up onto this fight nice and early, but it's an off angle at that still.
There goes the orbital strike.
Good precision, Salvo's forced out, time is going to start to tick here, and it's running short here for Meteor to try and make a play, try and get that win con.
He threw the salvos from hookah, so that's where he thinks he is.
And now he's wrapped all the way around, but he's finally shown presence, but this time, the circle is shrinking, and Safe delivers. Might be opting into themselves, steadily as it goes. Creeping forwards onto the angles and the wide swing, that is going to be explosive. Oh, they want to try and go for this once more. Trex,
Steel guard.
planting, Steel Garden, sidearms out, time to shine.
It's a pistol round.
They're being absolutely offloaded in terms of, I mean, every single piece of util ultimates all being used. Nightfall on top of it. Turka cut up into the corner here, but the rifles are back out and ready and waiting. Trex, he's found himself too. Drifting in and out, they need to time these fights correctly. 1v2, Safe, almost monstrous for Meteor.
Well, thankfully we didn't miss a kill, but it was a lot of damage done to Trex.
See it now, Les trying to tango. It's tappy alongside the footsteps with the rifle play. Stacks! That's good work.
Straight through, he has no idea though about bench.
Yeah, Meteor's off angle is perfect. See if he wants to explode out into the site. Trailblazer dealt with, hot on the heels though, and the smokes to cut this up. Partitioning into the site!
How did he get two?
What is occurring there? Just a shorty in hand, making sure to clean up the stragglers now. T1 hot on the scene, making sure to sub. Pushing forwards though, the trade needs to be intact, and it's there.
Showers control. They're not really a team that likes to do big, short pops, but they're forced into it.
Walking all the way up, Thorns at their feet. Nobody ended up breaking that one, but out into the open. That's Turka. He's a sitting duck at that point. There's an Armageddon that's even expended. Vitality, got to try and go after this one, otherwise it's just going to be wasted unless it's the one to pave that way. Forward to the flash, refight against him. To Stacks, he's dropped down to his knees. He's going to be able to see all, and Izu is rapid with the wraparound. Vitality themselves looking to flip the map all the way around. Here. Running rings around each other, and it's all about this game of timings. Who's going to be spotting it first? Bullet to the side, and now an instant retreat.
That timing was perfect. I mean, they had to wait until the KO had actually died, because if they stepped in front of him, they would have been spotted.
18 seconds left to play with here. Nade rebounding. Safe, well, he's onto the plant, sticking it, damage done. weakened, but just with the operator, I mean, Buzz is going to need an absolute miracle to flick of the wrist.
In finding the victim.
I mean, it's a hard committed angle as well. You might as well just use it now. Yeah, with the let loose. And still, to pre-fire into the smoke, drifting in and out here. VIT is way ahead of all of this. My God, it's a secret to his back, and he's spotting players. Just maybe ships in the night. What the hell is occurring here? VIT is built up this way, that way. Meteor still alive. 25 health to his name, and he's done the damage. Surely less forced to pick up those pieces, but he is no more.
They pulled 4 people onto B.
Players back. TPs though, they want to go back up towards A, and now it's all on to Buzz. See if he can be the playmaker. Here it is, showstopper, around to the side. No targets found. Damage done, just softens up a few of them, but he's only got the operator, but the Thorns enough to potentially slow it down. Juggling with the shoulders, it's a wall to bait out, an orb into their face, and everybody going to be skipping and hopping up and over it, but time has been bought as T1 are back into the fight, back into the fray. Izu back to the wall. The rifle into hand at that, tap into the side, a plant online, it needs to be a defense in order. Buzz, he's found his mark, off to the side once more, but a shot missed, going wide. Vitality, just 2 left to stand, Lesson kicks, and there's a pit. It's going to be smothering up this site. Bit of a blight onto it, but it might be able to help them out now, unless I don't even want to go for a peek of his own. He looks like he was considering it. The pit doesn't stretch far enough.
The pit is so good for Kicks to play around with the Stinger. They're trying to get value inside of it, trying to get information from the horn, from the knife.
Full dodge, but a decay damage kicking in, and listen, just scraps is really what T1s are working with, and the time standard tick here. Bodies to the side, jumping into the fight, Kicks. Still going to be weak, but oh my God, he is hard committed onto that angle and even wins the fight out as well. It's going to be a dog flying forwards, TP engagement. They're trying to put the pressure down and applied onto B Long. On top of it, Vitality winning out the fight onto the other side of the map. Still putting a stop to this. Trex, it's an anchor smoke. He's going to be layering this one down. He's going to try and dominate it. At that still, Carpe just steps into it, and Salvo's avoided for now. Plant still needs to go down, and Carpe does liberties taken and risks in order. He's made it even. 2-2 now. Definite chances. A boombot kill right from behind. Carpe not anticipating, but what a shot from Izu. Round and damage done.
Give the game away. But otherwise, Izu is just going to wander into his death.
Yeah, I mean, giving a game away, Izu might just be giving a gun away, but no, the Prowler gives him confirmation, acknowledgement. Players are tucked up tight onto the corner here, and Meteor spamming away. Could have been a ghost moment, but still secures the kill. And wow, I mean, he's sharp, surgical, precise with that gun in hand, and they're cleaning up the stragglers.
Would actually be able to get a showstopper online for the anti-bonus, which would be pretty incredible. But he doesn't. It's Trex that actually ends up getting it in Snowers orb. Well, you know what? He might just go for the rotate, players to float and hit ahead.
Okay.
That's disgusting.
What was that from Gix?
That's disgusting.
Long, and they're drifting into different directions on top of it. What a kill to be found.
He's so alone.
Yeah. Just with the Guardian.
Then again, so is Trex on A.
Unless going for the peek, not anticipating it, because why would you? Oh, his stacks is just here. Solo was anything, pulling players around when the plant is going down. I mean,
Trex got out.
Yeah, okay, still alive. Weaving in and out, using the smokes as cover, but as it blooms down, he spots out Izu, and a follow-up onto Buzz. This is disgusting gameplay, and Durka.
Because Durka is not fighting showers, he
Trex
can walk in.
Goal. It's lovely. The shot revealing your positioning, and Durka going for that slider of swings, even with the old Stimpy to get the hell out of there. And look at that timing. Buzz is straight round to the side. It's a showstopper, and intuition off the charts. But that game sense, securing the kill onto Trex. There's an in, there's an opening, but there's 13 seconds left to play with, and a smoke has to be used across. Kicks late with a spam, but the salvos. Carpe, how are you managing this one? Tiny window, stun connects, spamming away inside the smoke, and Kicks. He's gotten away with it. Buzz steps forwards. They need another one. Can't adjust it in time. Tried to snap it up to heaven, and it's all down to stacks. IGL 1v3. Pressured. 8 bullets left. 2 bullets left. 1 player remains. Upgrade obtained. Flash over the top. And stacks. You absolute beast. Over the Prowler, just for that extra addition. Maunt over the shoulder. They're trying to set Buzz up for an easy fight out towards it. Trex is toppled. He was the one with a hero rifle at that. Jump spot not quite punished, but a lot of damage done. It's going to make Les think twice. Close quarters combat. Nightfall connects. They rebounds. He's right in their faces, man. Gets the one. The flash through into their face as well. An attempt to deny the plant. What a shot by Kicks. And Dirk is still here, man. Won't be removed. Stacks left to do it again.
In the same spot.
Boombot in your face. Damage done to a few. Lining them up, but this time not getting done.
Round play that we saw from Vitality, actually. Double smoke, waterfall, out from hookah.
Heavy face of the players. They are looking to flood out, at least with Buzz, but he's flashed up. Sky high. Les was tracking him.
And no ability for the spam on the Haunt.
Thorns placed down, re-clear, called here by Vitality, and damage being done at least by Izu, but the trade lead fired through, and that's going to be Izu dealt with. Tap, Meteor, to try and force the issue, pushes place forward, that's a team flash! Oh my, it's all gone to pot! And another chance! The tracking is just not quite there!
Vitality also need to invest to try to keep things equal.
Kicks just spotting the heads out there. Flash up and out. And over with a Steel Garden. Lighting them up. Nothing to deal with that one with the Haunt. Easy target still. It's an orbital strike that's used in response. Tempting this one. Buzz is still forwards onto this angle. Perched up. Right out. Trex just dominates it. Out and over now. Thorns alongside it. Players are scattered. And T1 looking for options. Looking for answers. They're not going to get it. Turka spamming the right place on top of it. Stacks really just matching that as well. Straight in, through onto the site. Like a rocket, flash into the face of Meteor, and they do deal with him. It just couldn't quite dodge it in time. Vitality skipping a hop. Volleying through the smoke. Stacks. Blinder of a shot, just can't quite connect the next one. Durka happy to clean it all the way up, and this is just a bit of spam on smokes just to make sure that they do clean this up nicely.
Are marching towards an incredibly tough situation here.
Oh, but could rapidly change into something else
Where's he
entirely.
going?
Safe is just ahead of all of this. Trying to play ahead of the underhanded flash, but he's blinded up anyway. Can't land that kill. Stacks forwards. Buzz is the one there. Tip of the spear. Showstopper in his hands. Through the smokes.
Again, Stacks is not using the null command on the exec. He's saving it. Got to find the right timing here, though.
Possibly for Durga's ultimate.
There.
Here and out. Good flash dodge. Buzz tries to swing into it. Durga's still alive. Time here. Forwards.
They have Molly after this. They have orbital strike. It's essentially checkmate at this point for T1.
And just dragging it down the time. T1 needed it. Les is going to try and do some damage here on either side of things. Make sure you can take away the guns, which is important.
I mean, that is brutal for T1's economy.
Never going to use it. They're going to take that initiative to flash through, but Anti played, Kicks. Okay, just backs himself out. Will get at least a trade-off. Equalizing it in the process. T1 feeling that heat. It's a Nightfall expended now and another flash forwards. It's Kicks taking the initiative. Backs himself away now. Wants to try and dominate the position and make sure that there's no easy access in through hookah. Drops down though with no sound cues. It's a difficulty. The smoke's going to be fading. Fight one out. Kicks is a menace to society. Vitality. Clean it all up in the end.